Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. We are nearing the end of the game, it seems. We are on the quest Final Preparations. We need to meet Yennefer and the Lodge of Sorceresses, which probably includes Triss, at Dandelion's Inn. We have already eliminated one of Eredin's top generals, and convinced another one to remain neutral, so he's not going to have a whole lot of help in this final battle. Hopefully, with all of us against him, it'll be a one-sided fight in our favor.
Geralt.
That's me.
What is it?
Nothing just yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak to me.
They say about what?
No, but I have my suspicions. I bet they have plans for me. And they're deigning to inform me of them.
I can understand why you would be distrustful of that. I'll go with you.
They'll weigh their words more carefully with you there.
Wouldn't be so sure. But two heads are better than one.
Now I wonder what this could possibly be about. I'm not saying you two owe me, but you better not be trying to use my protege for anything.
You wish to speak?
To you, not to Geralt.
Geralt stays or we both leave?
Let him stay, Phil. He'd learn of it all anyways, eventually.
Fine then. So long as he does not interrupt.
Fine, I'll let you speak. Say your piece.
Think of me as part of the decor.
The Lodge once had great plans for you. Important plans. Surely you remember. You were to complete your studies and become one of us. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass. We intend to revive the Lodge, and we renew our offer. You must join us.
As before? I'm to marry some princeling and become your puppet?
You were a child then, and we misjudged the situation. This time we offer you a partnership.
The Lodge is wanted by the law, and you'll be on the run again, although it sounds like you might be granted amnesty, so... Let's see, what's the other option? With the Lodge, someone's always in charge. Oh, both of these are pretty negative towards the Lodge. I guess I'm going to ruffle some feathers here.
No equality in the Lodge? That's garbage. Some have always taken the reins, while others politely nodded.
A wise and capable sorceress finds the role, the position that best suits her.
And yours should be supreme. You deserve to lead. Realize, please, that you were made for great things. Work with us and you shall achieve them. Just as soon as we teach you to control your power, channel...
I have Avallac'h for that.
You allow this. Do you truly believe his intentions are pure?
Oh, now you want my input. Now I have to weigh my options. Which do I trust more, this shadowy cabal of secretive sorceresses, or Avallac'h, this time and space transcending mage who could hop from dimensions? And obviously, you know what? Avallac'h's actually helped Ciri out more than the sorceresses so far.
Purer than yours, that's certain.
Sages invariably have hidden agendas. Altruism is simply not part of their constitution. You're a tool in his hands, even if you don't see it.
We will assure you knowledge and protection, but you shall be your own rudder, captain, and ship. And unlike Avallac'h, we can promise you this.
We don't expect you to commit now. Think it over, what you've heard, what you feel. We will speak when you're ready.
If that is all, then...
We need to go to Skellige, find the Sunstone. Avallac'h awaits down at the port.
Yep, we've got the wild hunt to slay. Talk to you ladies later, unless you're coming with.
Help protect Ciri from the wild hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
I see you're negotiating quite well. Don't let me interrupt.
You barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
Did you actually secure them amnesty? Because you were talking about it being a possibility. Is that a reality now, though, or are you just misleading them?
I hear right. You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor'd go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
You are probably manipulating them, but whatever. I'm just going to gloss over that. And Fringilla hasn't joined us yet?
Bit about Fringilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
It doesn't sound like the Emperor is going to be too forgiving to sorceresses if he's in the middle of torturing sorceresses and chaining them up while he's making this promise.
Take it the Emperor forgot to tell you about this.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come. They're all waiting for us.
Yeah, because he seems like the negotiating type.
Yes, Geralt?
Checking in on you, making sure you're ready for this final battle.
So, there you were in Putrid Grove, and out of nowhere I show up. What did you think?
Honestly? Oh no, not him again.
Figured as much. You weren't easy to find, you know.
You'd recovered your memory, found Yennefer, so naturally, I thought the two of you had...
But it turned out my amnesia changed nothing. Wanted to be with you, before, during, after, always.
I know that now.
Here's hoping we both survive and have a happily ever after. But that's not going to happen if either of us dies. I'm not saying I'm going to move on to Yennefer. I'm just saying she's my backup.
Got a minute?
Of course.
Just wanted to make sure you're ready.
Not sure if you've heard, but once it's all over, I'm going to Kovir.
With Triss?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting part of the world. Perhaps you'll get a contract for some rare snow beast. A Barbagazi, or a Vendigo, or an Amarok.
Or maybe I'll finally hang up my swords.
It's that good with her?
It's not bad.
Better.
I should go.
All right. We'll talk later.
Yes, we will, Ciri. Who else is here? Sailor, you're not part of my crew. No, I don't want to talk to you guys. I want to talk to somebody important. Is anyone important here?
Well, what is it?
No need to thank me, Philippa. Always glad to save your ass. You're welcome.
You stood to gain. That is why you saved me.
Yeah, you still didn't say thank you. I could have let you stay with Dijkstra. By the way, speaking of, why did you send assassins after him? How did he wrong you?
Way back when, did you really send assassins after Dijkstra?
You believe I... Do not remember we were once lovers?
Maybe it's just me, but I think you'd consider that in itself to be reason enough. Actually, I've long wondered why you parted. Quarreled even.
You see, Geralt, there are those who keep politics separate from their private lives, and those who do not.
Which one was Dijkstra?
The more boring of the two.
Okay, that's an interesting way of looking at it. Some of us prefer not to have business intertwined with pleasure. Guess that's not you.
How are you feeling?
Better. I thank you. If you'd not arrived in time, things might have ended considerably worse. I am your debtor.
Thank Yennefer. It was her idea, her plan. Thought Margarita Loantil would be among the last to get nabbed by witch hunters.
Were it dependent solely on me, of course I would have. But you forget I had my students to consider. I knew the hunters would eventually reach Aretusa. It was but a matter of time. So when I heard Triss was organizing escapes to Kovir, I saw no reason to hesitate. I gathered my novices and we rode here to Novigrad. Sadly, we were caught and thrown in Dayrad before I could contact Triss.
Didn't see any other sorceresses in there with you?
Because they'd already been executed. Burned. Alive. One after the other. The most talented girls in the North. Radovid was saving me for last.
Ouch. Sorry to bring that back up. I was kind of hoping to skip over to some pleasant conversation, but I can see you haven't led a charmed life. I'll talk to you later.
All are present. You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
We might.
Anchors away.
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
That's true. Wait, we did? Where's Fringilla Vigo? Did he bring the sorceress with him? Oh, okay, cool. All we have to do is free her then. And that'll be one more asset in our fight against the Wild Hunt. I guess the final preparations weren't so final after all. Now we have some finaler preparations to do.
Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
They don't know we're here. We could be sneaky about it.
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages, of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but...
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject, one officially sentenced to death for treason.
You'll need to learn what Emir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
Honestly, I'm probably not going to be on Amir's good side, so direct negotiations wouldn't work anyway. So I'll get over there and see if I can do something sneaky while I'm there.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
A plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
I still don't feel like direct negotiations are going to work, but okay, I'll do that. Now, the issue of the Sunstone.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the mountain elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
We don't live for hundreds of years, so you're just going to have to give me the short and dirty of it.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Okay. Everyone stay here on the ship and don't move. I'll do everything and then I'll be right. Yeah, just go ahead and shove me out of the way, Siri. That's fine. Talk to y'all later. You know what? You're just baggage. You're dead weight anyway. I'm gonna go do the things.
Going somewhere?
Siri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avallac'h's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avallac'h mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something, and he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
Enough to make me wary, sure. Although we don't really have a whole lot of time for it, so maybe we should just let this one slide.
Making too much of it. Avallac'h's as secretive as any elf. What are your suspicions exactly?
I don't know, Geralt. I've a feeling it's important. Come with us.
Alright, gotta go with your gut then.
So, any incriminating letters? Closets full of skeletons?
We've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try.
Yata Ligen!
Did it work? You cast smoke on the door.
We've awoken
Oh.
the sentry.
I'll take care of
Oh, a golem! Good, I haven't fought one of these in a whole half hour. Don't worry, I'm sure once we have slain this golem, the other one will not awaken. Surely only one of the two golems will attack. Because if this were a truly high secure facility, both of them would attack at once. The fact that this one did not awaken must mean it's broken, which is just our luck. Hey, the doors are open! Just in time. Let's get out of here before that one wakes up too.
How did you get in here?
I walked through the door.
Who are you?
Not your concern. Get out of here. Now. You. I remember you. From Tir na Liar.
Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avallac'h you seek, he's not here.
I know.
And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough?
What can you possibly know about that?
You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
I think that maybe we shouldn't have come here after all. And it looks like Avallac'h already has a woman in his life, so he probably doesn't need you.
Ciri, let's get out of here.
No, I want to listen.
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle. But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avallac'h will finally be free of her.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
I don't know if I would take a whole lot of stock in what she said.
If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
I think we should... No. We should calm down. Let's not do anything rash.
Calm down. The elf was right.
Aren't you supposed to cheer me up?
You carry Lara's gene. Nothing you can do about it. Inherited her talent and her power, too. That she-elf would give up a century of her life to be you.
Certainly didn't seem so.
You were born with a great gift, and only you can decide how to use it.
What's that?
I don't know, some trinket I found on the table. It's yours now.
Diamonds.
It's beautiful. But
Yours to wear.
let's go. I'm sick of this place.
I didn't want to come in the first place. I'm happy to leave.
Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri. Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
And performed necromancy on it.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
He doesn't have a grave. He doesn't have a grave. Yeah, sure.
I'll go with you.
Thank you.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
See you.
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
He wasn't buried. His corpse was just left to rot. And we performed necromancy on it. And then we left it to rot, because we didn't care about him.
Let's look around together. Come on.
We extracted the information from his corpse and then moved on.
Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Skjal has no grave. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Bastards.
What?
Beyond the village, there's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
That might be where he dumped his corpse. We can check that out. Hey, I found him! Or what's left of him. Yeah. You probably don't want to touch it. It's gonna be gross. You know, we probably should have cleared his name. I don't think I had the option to do that. So, yeah, my bad, Ciri. I probably should have reported that back.
What are you doing?
What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skjall.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone. Leave this place. You defile our laws.
Maybe we can settle this peacefully if we explain everything in detail?
Lower your voice before we need another grave.
How can you defend him?
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Skjall saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjall not led me away then, why they would have reduced Lofoten to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass, and anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
Aye. None will disturb it. Desecrating graves, well, it's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said, can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skjall now.
Good. I'm glad that's settled peaceably.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Or they might.
Let's go.
Okay, cool. Yes, let's go, because there's still so many things we need to do to prepare for this final battle. Now that we've put Ciri's mind at ease, let's get back to the two quests, the two important quests that we have that are active right now. We need to find the Sunstone, and once we're done with that, we need to sneak aboard the Emperor's ship. Hello, Philip Eilhart.
Just wonderful.
I say,
Howdy, howdy. Ooh, guarding a treasure chest for me? Oh, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. Now let's check out these elven ruins and get the Sunstone.
Let's go.
Ladies first. Find it yet?
So how do we get up the...
The stairs? I'll fix them right away.
Ooh. The ability to create stairs.
Ready.
Let's go.
An oddly specific power.
Notice the tension between you and Yennefer and Triss. It's very hard on Ciri, I think. There are times I doubt you three realize how it looks. Triss plays the big sister to Ciri, but eagerly awaits a chance to hop in bed with you. You and Yennefer play the parents.
Yeah, so if you're angling to make it a fivesome, there's clearly no room.
Look, I didn't even want Yennefer, alright? That was foisted upon me. It's just me and Triss and maybe Ciri. But not in a threesome way, because she's my daughter and that's weird, alright? Although she's kinda hot. Don't muddle my head, witch!
Found it!
I found it. You're welcome.
At last.
Hand it over and let's get out of here.
Not so fast. We've a matter to discuss.
Let me guess. You gotta fly. You're about to tell me why you need the Sunstone so much more than we do. Then you'll change into an owl and whoosh.
No idea where you got such a ridiculous notion. Ciri's safety is most important to me now. But I wish to talk to you about the future. My future.
Whatever you're gonna say, just spit it out. I really am just tired of dealing with you sorceresses. You're getting on my nerves.
I wouldn't worry. Emperor's got plans for you, I'm sure.
Stop playing the jester and listen to me carefully. Once we've defeated the hunt and Ciri is safe, Yennefer's meteoric rise at the Imperial Court will come to an abrupt end. Which is wonderful from my perspective. I'm not interested in reviving the Lodge if I'm not to have the deciding vote.
You're telling me this because...
If I know even one bit, I expect that once we've defeated the Wild Hunt, you aim to slip out the back door with Ciri. To disappear into the wilds, correct? All very romantic. But perhaps instead of destroying the girl's life, you could take Yennefer with you. And go.
Triss might object.
Ah, yes. So give Yennefer some friendly advice, would you? She'll listen to you.
So you want to take Yen's place beside the Emperor. I see, you're trying to usurp her position.
You want to take Yen's place at Emir's side.
And at Ciri's. I think you understand it's inevitable. And I would truly prefer Yennefer to be far away when it happens. Holding her in the Imperial dungeon would be costly, and it would give the wrong impression.
Okay, cool. Glad we've got that discussed. Let's go.
Any other words of wisdom, or can we go?
You may go. I know you've things to do. I shall find my own way back.
Typical owl sorceresses, am I right? Yay! We've got the Sunstone! These sorceresses are just grinding my gears and getting on my nerves. And we've got one more to rescue! We've got to sneak aboard Emperor's flagship, Emperor Amir's flagship, under the cover of darkness and rescue one more sorceress. So that is the plan. We're going to rescue the sorceress and then do whatever other missions come up. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll be ready to take on the Wild Hunt in one dramatic confrontation. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm kind of anxious, and I'm hoping it gets here soon. Until then, my name is Mike, and this has been The Witcher 3. Thank you for joining me.